Hello celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So if that is something that you might be interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. Today's pick a card reading is yet another awesome collab with a bunch of other fellow tarot readers here on YouTube. I'm so grateful as always to be part of this collaboration. Every month has been so exciting, getting to interact with all these amazing tarot readers, as well as getting to film these videos for you. So please take a moment once you have finished your reading here to go check out the other readers who I will be linking down below so that you can get as many messages as possible for this reading. So this pick a card reading, we are diving into your next big transformation, and the energy of this reading is going to be timeless. So whenever you are receiving these messages, you will find out what your next big transformation is going to be. And if you are coming from one of the other Tarot Collabs channels, welcome and thank you so much for checking out my reading. I can't wait to bring even more messages to you on this topic. So it's a really exciting and fun topic. But without further ado, let's dive into these files. Pile number 1 is the Chrysacolla. Pile number 2 is the Smokey Quartz. And pile number 3 is the Labradorite Moonstone. Now it's your opportunity to take a close-up look at each one of these piles. Pause the video if you need to find out which pile or piles most resonate with you. Once you have found your pile or piles, you can head on down into the description box below where I've posted the timestamps for each one of these readings. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so keep the messages that resonate with you, use your own intuitive guidance, and leave the rest of the messages that do not resonate. Those are most likely for somebody else who also chose that pile, but I believe everything happens for a reason, so whichever pile you choose, be sure to watch the reading all the way through to the end to receive the message or messages that your spirit guides drew you to that pile for that specific purpose. All right, with all of that said, I will see you over at your reading. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have your pile right here with the Chrysacolla stone on it. So we're going to set your stone aside right here so we can dive on into your oracle cards and tarot cards, all about what the next big transformation is for you. Okay, let's find out. We're going to start with these oracle cards. So the first card says, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Okay, we're just gonna put this over here. The next one is karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Okay, I can really relate to this pile so far. I feel as though we have a lot of we have coping mechanisms, we have karmic relationships. The next big change for you, the next transformation for you is coming through right away with these oracle cards as basically tapping into old patterns for you and letting them go when it comes to relationships, when it comes to how you interact with others, what connections have failed you in the past, why those were no longer working. And by working through this, by transmuting that energy and transforming through karmic relationships, no longer needing this polarity, we have soul growth here as well, you know, integrating these conflicts into solutions, resolutions, and releasing them. This is going to allow you to skyrocket your own manifestations, because when connections are such an important part of our human experience. Positive connections can support you, can support your energy, can help you move towards your goals in life. But karmic, difficult, negative relationships, they do help us grow and they do help us expand, but they can hold us back, you know, they can just slow us down. I mean, when you think about somebody who's grown up in a family dynamic that is healthy and supportive and loving, that type of a person almost has like a head start in their life, in that life experience. It gives them a head start in certain areas of their life. That maybe isn't the story for all of us. And so it could feel frustrating that we go through all of these karmic relationships to learn these different life lessons. But remember that if you came here into certain dynamics and interactions with people, you did choose that to, at some level, maybe it's at a soul level, to experience that kind of growth. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's better or worse, but you know, it can give somebody more of a head start, seemingly, you know, in the 3D reality with what they're trying to, maybe with their progress, it seems. But there's plenty of different journeys and they're all equally important. And of course, we all equally chose to experience that on this planet. So let's keep going. Let's see more about this transformation and what that brings for you. Ace of Cups. So this is, for many of you, this is a new romantic relationship that's going to change your life. Okay, we have the Star in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Cups, and the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. There is a lot of traveling, healing for sure with the Ace of Cups, a lot of emotional healing happening. Maybe after having gone through a difficult relationship, this could be a romantic relationship that has taught you a lot of growth. And sometimes it can take a while too, that, you know, this could be a recent relationship, but this could be a long relationship that ended maybe even a year ago or something like that, where you're still transmuting that energy and healing from it, and now you're finally having this big transformation because you've addressed all of those emotions and patterns and going through a deep dark relationship, something like that, like a karmic relationship. It's not just getting over that person, you know, you break up, it's not just getting over that person. Everything that took place in a karmic relationship, it's almost like you have to piece together the reality and piece together and figure out what brought you there, what got you out of that, how you want to move forward with it, and also all the things that need to be healed that led you there, and then healed when you were in that relationship, and then getting out of it, you know, healing the whole process of getting over the relationship, getting out of it, and deprogramming yourself from that person. So yes, all of this I feel like is happening for you, and the transformation of that experience is taking a turn, taking a new, getting to a new level of that, expanding from that, growing from that, taking almost like a, you know, just veering course, especially with the 8 of Cups, moving to higher ground. Cups are very healing energy, emotional healing, starting fresh, and being able to find a relation, like it's almost as though you're done with your karmic relationships now. You're ready to start something that is for your highest good versus to teach you some kind of karmic lesson. So you're letting go, you're loosening your grip, you're learning healthier coping mechanisms versus letting go of maybe being addicted to a certain type of relationship, a certain type of person. There's a transformation happening here with all of that. The Wands, interestingly enough, the Wands are in reverse. And so to me, there's this slow down. There's no more this rush to maybe even rushing to the next person or rushing to the next experience or relationship or interaction. This doesn't have to be romantic relationships. This could just be relationships in general. But there's no longer this like instant gratification. And I see with this transformation, we have the Star card in reverse. There's an inner level of clarity that is being reached and being revealed to you, and new levels of intuitive guidance that are also being transformed and being ignited for you right now. So I almost get the sense of like this slowing down energy for you, and quiet, and it's almost like in the silence, in the quiet is where you're going to hear the guidance, hear the answer, and feel drawn to a different kind of connection than you have in the past. Okay, let's keep going with some more oracle cards. We're going to work with my Celestial Rose Oracle deck, which I will link to in the description box below if you're interested. This is the deck that I created myself. I'm just having fun with it. It's my first deck, so be nice. But I really love it. It's been really helpful for me. So anyway, we'll see what messages it has for, oh my gosh, you guys, transformation and growth. What? See this deck? Oh my gosh, I love this deck. Well, it makes it extra special if you create your own deck. I definitely highly recommend it just because it's fun. It's just fun to do. And then to work with it too. Okay, so this is transformation growth. I mean, that's literally the definition of this reading. Like, could we get more confirmation? Seriously, like, we are tapped in right now. And this is, for me, this just, seeing these cards just proves and shows like the intense amount of growth that you are experiencing right now. And this is allowing you to transform in so many different ways. I'm also hearing with the Page of Wands, difficult growth. Like, this is confirmation, reassurance for sure, but also confirmation for you to know, like, this has been a difficult growth process. Like, what, oh my gosh, like, what have you been going through? This is difficult, but you're doing it and you're transforming yourself for the better. Okay. Let's see. I feel like I just want to ask one more question with this deck. Is basically like, what is this growth connected to? What is this growth about? And we have discipline. So you've had to be diligent with yourself. I feel like getting to this point has taken a lot of discipline, and a lot of what I'm hearing is like, when I look at the Eight of Cups, this is like one foot in front of the other, one step at a time. And it may feel like you've been going through this for a really long time, just for like ever. It may feel like you've been going through this forever, but your discipline is paying off and you are experiencing this transformation for the better. And when we transform like this at this deep level, it doesn't just affect your inner self, it also affects your outer world, the people that you bring into your life, the experiences that you have, the new experiences, the new interactions, and the help along the way that you receive. So these are all things that are going to help you moving forward. Okay, we have more oracle cards. Let's see what the next message is. Excuse me. What message for group one? Willpower. Again, really showing your strength. Like these cards really want you to know that your willpower is stronger than ever. You've had to go through a lot and be consistent, be disciplined to get to where you're going. Forgiveness. So you are reaching a new level of forgiveness and letting go. This is that loosen your grip energy coming back around again, to remind us that part of this process was not just being strong, but also being soft and forgiving and releasing. I'm seeing this female, image of her kind of free falling downwards and letting go and kind of just like surrendering to the whole situation, surrendering to all of these experiences that you've had to overcome. And surrender really is a form of forgiveness, because it's this release, it's this letting go, not trying to force somebody to be something they're not or someone they're not, and just allowing it to be. That's kind of the energy of forgiveness. It's just allowing that person to just be who they are, and it's not necessarily making it okay who they are or what they've done, really, because they may need themselves to grow and to work on themselves. But you're letting it go, you're forgiving them, and you're giving them space. All right, we have clear endeavor, And we have gratitude and appreciation. So there's a transformation here of being healed, feeling appreciative and receiving things to be grateful for. But that is coming from your own ability to forgive and your willpower to you know, triumph and carry through. So I'm feeling with clear endeavor and also clear endeavor. I mean, this is the star card for sure. So clarity is what I was talking about before, and receiving clarity is giving yourself, like, you almost have this new higher perspective of everything where you can see how far you've come, what you've learned. You're ready to start fresh, start new, and continue forward with this new level and sense of gratitude and appreciation for what you have gone through, what you've been able to overcome, and who you are as a human being, as a person right now, after having gone through these karmic relationships or karmic scenario situations. Okay. Whew. Let's keep going. What other messages for group 1 about their transformation? This one wanted to come out. We have wisdom. Trusting in yourself, trusting in your guidance. There's a deep wisdom here of how far you have come. Also, this is card 22. I don't know about you, but I've been seeing 22 for a very long time now. It seems to be that go-to number, repeating number for me. Oh my gosh, and we have 2, you guys. Whoa, I'm really connecting with this reading as well. I can really relate to these messages as well. But the fact that 222 came through is like blowing my mind right now. So you guys might be seeing 222. That's another confirmation for you. But look how this is new moon beginnings and wisdom. 222. That's when you see that repeating number, that is your guide letting you know, like, you are on the right path. Keep moving forward. Remember what you're learning in the moment when you see these repeating numbers. And maybe it's not 222 for you, but maybe it's another repeating number like 333, 444, 1111. You know, all of these repeating numbers are the synchronicities letting you know and confirming for you that this transformation is happening and you're on the right path. Sometimes too, just this message is coming through. So if you are seeing something like 223 or 334, that means you're slightly off. And it's not like you're doing something wrong, but what I've found is when the number's slightly off, like say you look at the clock and it's 11:10, it's not 11:11, or it's 11:12, it's not 11:11, and you're like, I just missed it. That's a reminder to you to realign. So you might want to reset your focus. You might want to kind of scan your body and see, you know, where am I at right now? Or even just ask, like, say, okay, they're saying that I'm just a little off, like, I gotta realign myself, and ask them for help. And that usually gets you right back on track again. But it's trying to draw your attention to let you know, like, okay, you need to do something to get yourself back on track again. All right, so that just came through for you guys. Okay, we do have more messages for group 1. Let's see. We're just going through these oracle card decks. I love each one of these, but they're definitely helping us move forward. Okay, your commitment is being tested with the first quarter moon. So that's the discipline here, right? Is that you have been tested along the way. So I feel like you've been given just enough to keep you going. So you might be given just enough confirmations to keep you going, but you feel like you haven't reached the full picture yet. And that's why this is all coming through for this reading with the transformation, the growth, because you're really finally transforming and reaching that level of transformation that you've been pushing towards and going towards and moving towards step by step, and your commitment being tested so that you can actually reach higher levels of awareness than you would have if you were just given what you were asked for, what you've been asking for right away, right? So if you asked for something to be manifested and you just instantly were given it, some circumstances that does happen, and it may happen just to confirm for you that it's really true, that your faith is being rewarded and your trust is rewarded. But if the full picture hasn't been reached yet, it's because your commitment's being tested. They want more from you, or you want more from yourself, really, too. It's all the same, your higher self. That's what is needed for you to get to the expansion, the growth, the transformation that is so much more worth the wait than if you just got exactly what you wanted right away. So you're going through this inner process and this soul journey, as are we all, alongside the 3D reality world. So it's not that what you're doing isn't working. It's just that your commitment to the path, to your own spiritual awakening, your own expansion and growth and transformation, all of that is being tested. In other words, it's not like you're being tested as though like they're, you know, wanting to put you through the ringer or something like that. It's more so that you are being tested in that you are being pushed to go the extra distance of growth and expansion. And that's what you want for yourself at a deep soul level. That's really what is wanted, because everything that we experience is at some level something that we have chosen, that we are asking for, to learn, to grow, to experience that in this lifetime. So that is that. That is that message that came through. Okay, we're gonna finish with these, which becomes her deck, to see lastly, what are you transforming? What is your next big transformation or change? Oh, there's 2 cards that actually fell out with that. Let's see what they say. We have Hereditary Witch, Inheritance, Bloodline, Tradition. Wow, this is so true for a lot of star seeds and light workers right now. Okay, and then we have Wicked Witch, Greed, Cruelty, Abuse of Power. Oh my gosh, this is that. Wow, this is the karmic relationship healing. There's energy that you are transmuting in your, this is giving me chills, because there is actually a almost, I want to say it's ancestral, like curse or ancestral patterns. And when I say curse, it's more of just like this energy. It's not necessarily a literal curse, but more of like you are transmuting negativity in your bloodline and releasing it. So things that I mentioned, you know, like having a difficult childhood, I feel like many of you guys in this group did have a difficult childhood, and you are actually healing not just for yourself, but for your bloodline. That is really difficult to do. That is something that can take that extra time, because think of how much, you know, how many relatives you have. Think of your ancestry, and you're healing that abuse of power, greed, cruelty. You're transmuting that. You're transforming and overcoming some really difficult relationships and people in your life who maybe were not able to give up this greed and abuse of power. And so that's why it's on your shoulders to have done that. You're transforming that. Yeah, an inheritance. I almost feel like there's an inheritance of some kind of cruelty that has been done to your past. And again, that doesn't mean that like everybody in your bloodline is evil by any means. That's not what I'm saying at all. But there's something in there. There's maybe like an energy that's been rooted within, you know, your ancestry. This could also be just, you know, abuse in our past, abuse in, and abuse is a inheritance, you know, in some ways, because that's in your DNA. Somebody being abused, it can injure your DNA at a you know, microscopic cellular level. So we're all healing our ancestry. We're all healing from our pasts, because it's part of us. It's part of our DNA that we inherit. So ultimately for you guys, that is what your next big transformation is going to be. You're not the only one going through that. So, you know, this isn't something where it's like your specific bloodline is terrible by any means. That's not what I mean. It's just that this is something that you are healing that's very important to your own growth and to the growth of your family and your future generations, past generations and future generations. So that is a big undertaking, but it's very, very powerful, and you're doing it. You're transforming it. So wow, group 1, that is going to do it for your reading. If you want to watch my previous collaboration reading, I will link to that below and end up above. It was all about who your future baby daddy is going to be, but I've also done other ones about your soul path, and you could check out so many readings with that. If you want to watch another reading all about this big change and transformation, be sure to check out all of the other YouTubers who have their own amazing tarot readings down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. Give this video a big like, that helps me out so much, and comment down below, let me know if it did resonate with you. I would love to have a chat in the comments below, what your interpretation, what your intuitive guidance told you about this reading. So I'd love to chat tarot with you in the comments below. That's gonna do it for this reading though. Hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have your pile right here with the smoky quartz on it. So I'm going to set your stone aside just right over here so we can dive on into your oracle cards first and then tarot. And then I'll be shuffling for some more cards as well. So let's start. We have I Remember, Soul Plan, the Fated Life versus the Destiny Life. Interesting. Okay. We're just going to put this right over here. The 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life Expression. So I get the sense that you are birthing something that has to do with your destiny, something that you might have maybe you're even like going back to it. It was something that you had a passion for when you were younger or at a different time in your life, and now you're returning back to it as your destiny. Like you're creating something that is helping you to go back to a talent that you have that maybe you thought you weren't going to be able to kind of integrate into your life, and now you're transforming your life and finding yourself back at that part of time in your life, or even that if it's like a career, maybe something that you were pursuing that didn't work out in the past, is now you're going full circle and coming back to that, but in a different way, like at a new level of expression. So even if it's not maybe like this huge career change, it could be returning back to either learning something, being drawn back to something you were working on in the past or doing in the past, at this new level where you're now able to create something with that. And this is, to me, this is very much, I mean, it says right here, you know, the fated life versus the destiny life. So there's kind of this combination of you're meant to do this as part of your destiny, but you also are able to create from this now. Like there's new intention and you're in control, I feel. All right, we're gonna keep going. We have some more tarot cards here. So let's see. Wow, the Sun. Very powerful arcana card, major arcana card. 10 of Cups in reverse. The Tower. Tower is a huge transformation card. Okay, we have the Chariot. Wow, 3 major arcana cards. And then we have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, I see you with the 10 of Cups in reverse. It feels as though certain things had to kind of fall apart and end. This could be a relationship. This could be certain connections that you've actually, you know, kind of put away to return back. I see a lot of, this is you, this transformation, this change is you heading like straight for your dreams and your destiny with the 7 of Cups. There is like just this strong pull and readiness to take on something that was not completed in the past, was not, you know, you didn't reach your full potential in it before. So for example, say you had this dream to be a writer or an artist, or to pursue maybe a career in a certain place, Maybe this was starting a family that you were trying before, it didn't work out. Maybe this, you know, something like that. Well, it's like you've come full circle and you've learned a lot, you've expanded a lot, you've learned what you don't like, you've tried other things, and maybe you felt like you've been hitting dead ends, but that's because it was all meant to lead you back to this exact point that you're at right now. But this is really like the Sun card. This is a card of power and joy and success in this. Having reached new milestones, things working out in your favor. So yeah, soul plan. This was all kind of part of leading you back. So if you are noticing things not working out, you're kind of like giving up on certain things, but really like this thing, and it's not like giving up completely on something or just kind of like throwing everything out. It's more so with the Tower, I find with that, it could be like an inner turmoil that you're going through, things getting stirred up, that's then leading you to leading you back to your destiny. Like this was all fated to happen so that you can pursue this form of expression. Wow, okay, we're gonna keep going. I have the Celestial Rose Oracle deck right here that we're gonna tap into. This is the deck that I created myself, and if you're kind of interested in watching the video about that, I have a complete unboxing of it. I'll link up above and down below. All right, but let's see what other themes are involved in this transformation that you're going through, this change. The Tower card can be a rough transformation, but because the Sun is out too, I almost feel the Sun is out, you know? I feel like this isn't something, it's almost like you're happy to let go of this. You're eager to get past this and move forward towards something bigger and better, because you're like just hitting the ground running. You're just ready to go with the Chariot card and the Seven of Cups. Intuition. You're transforming and changing, guided by your intuitive inner knowing about what is needed next. And surrender. That's what I was kind of saying. It's like you're actually welcoming this change. You're actually like, all right, let's go. I can't wait to see what the adventure is going to be all about. You're intuitively guided through this transformation and change. I feel like that could even be part of the transformation, is that you are so guided by your intuition now, you know, at a new level. You're able to do that now, like even better than ever before. Okay, we're gonna pull some more oracles. But yeah, this is like a whole process. Okay, life purpose. Oh my gosh. Life purpose. That's like everything about this. So you are transforming and changing your life and aligning with your life purpose right now. Oh my gosh. Let's see what this one says. Commitment. Okay. And I also see passion and closure came out too. I want to use those as well because I feel like that has to do with commitment. There's, like what I was saying, is the transformation of the Tower card can be very like abrupt and intense, but I see you becoming recommitting back to what really gave you life, what really inspired you, and your life purpose. So commitment to your life purpose. This is the transformation happening here. With closure and passion, your passions are now taking precedence, and that's where you're hitting the ground running. You're like aligned with your passions intuitively right now. That's also the Seven of Cups. These are big dreams, big goals, big passions. And you're getting that closure you need to the past. So this truly is closing off something from, or someone, a relationship from the past, and committing to your life purpose. And maybe it's not necessarily like breaking up with somebody. It might be healing an old relationship, or gaining closure with something not working out, you know, being okay with that because you're so ready and excited about the future and about what you're headed towards. And you are like headed there fast. Like you are, again, I hear like hit the ground running, Chariot, like in control of your destiny and taking actions. So it is this combination of surrendering to the past, allowing closure to the past so you can pursue your passions and your life purpose and head into the future. This is that transformation of like a huge action and motivation and literal motion, like movement. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you are changing locations completely, you're moving. But this is momentum. That is the change here. Like you're gaining this change and momentum to move forward. All right, wow, this is exciting, you guys. Okay, let's keep going. Already got a bunch of extra cards, so see what other messages come through with this next deck. Okay, what else is group 2? Wow, that came right out. Renewal of peace. All right, there's definitely something that's being put to rest, you know, with closure, is being at peace with the past, being at peace with something, even with the Tower card. Leap of faith. Oh my gosh, this is insane. I don't know if this is my energy in this too, and ours together. Like we're all aligned with this, but 222 came up in the last reading, and now we have the card 22 in this deck too. Also. So we have leap of faith and renewal of peace. I feel as though with these two cards, it's kind of saying you're going to be able to leave something in the past behind you and trust. There's like this intuitive trust with the Chariot, because in order to take this type of big step forward, this big action forward, you kind of need to like let go and trust. Surrendering. That's the leap of faith too, isn't it? Surrendering to, you know, this change and just fully embracing this change. This is a change that's very, for this group specifically, this is an actual change very much in the 3D world. You know, it's not just like an inner change. This group especially is feeling the change of like setting out on a journey on your life path in a way that's very tangible and like in reality, you know? So in other words, this could be, like I said before, like moving to a new house, a new location, a new job, like literally seeing your surroundings changing for your highest good so you can actually pursue your life purpose. This change that you are going through very much so is on your path towards your life purpose. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Some more oracle cards. What else does this change bring you? Okay, one came out really quickly. We're just gonna shuffle a little bit. Okay. The cards are flying out for you so much. Okay, we have peace with the, yes, waning crescent moon. We have will. And that too is your passion. Your will, your passion is on fire right now, guiding you forward. It's almost like this, you're so drawn to do this that you just can't fight it. Like you can't question it or fight it. Resilience. That to me is also willpower. You have a lot. Oh my gosh, these cards are really flying out for this group. I feel like there is one more that wants to come through that we haven't seen yet. So this sense of resilience and blossoming. Yeah, there's abundance. There's definitely abundance for this group for sure. Blossoming in your passion. And you got 3-3. A lot of synchronistic numbers for this group too, which is so awesome. But yes, blossoming, coming into your own, trusting yourself more than anybody else, like really aligning with your intuition and trusting with yourself. That is another big change. Being at peace within yourself as to who you are, what you have accomplished so far, and where you're headed. Also being divinely guided there, intuitively. Look for those synchronicities, group 2. You have the ability to persevere, to commit to this new life purpose, and to go for it. And I feel like this is also bringing you peace of mind, being able to like rest easy because you're aligned again. It's like knowing that you're on the right path it just gives you such a sense of relief to go through this transformation. I mean, that's the sun as well, like happiness, pure joy at being able to pursue this. So trust this whole process and be willing to surrender to the change. Embrace this change because you're going to blossom in this new environment, in this new location. You might hear my wind chimes. This is blossoming. I feel that with the wind chimes going off right now at that exact moment. Okay, that's spirit telling you are going to be blossoming in this new situation and in this transformation. All right, we're gonna finish up with The Witch Becomes Her deck by V Love and Tarot. She's a good friend of mine. She's also linked below for one of the readings. Definitely check her channel out as well as the others. But let's find out, what are the final transformations that group 2 is really working on? Okay, this one wants to come out. Baby Witch. Beginnings, curiosity, excitement. Yes, it's totally new for you, you know? And I mentioned coming full circle, but you're trying this out. And maybe for some of you, you've always wanted to, but you never actually did pursue this. You've always wanted to, and you're being guided back to doing this again. So this is you transforming into this new curiosity and excitement about these new beginnings, this new location that you're in. Maybe you're just completely new to the career path, or you're completely new to an area, or to traveling. It's something brand new for you. Okay, and next we have Nocturnal Witch with darkness, night, and fortitude. And we have Fairy Witch with roots, culture, majesty. Oh, that's so cute. I love these cards. They're so fun. Okay, Fairy Witch. I get that sense with Baby Witch and Fairy Witch of this like excitement, youthful. Also, we have roots, culture, majesty. You're kind of this is what's weird about it. It's like maybe even there's two messages, but I almost feel like it can still relate to just to one person in that. There's this returning to your roots. So it's something that you have wanted to pursue, but it also feels very new and different. So you're pursuing it in a different way, perhaps, than you've ever done before. I feel with Nocturnal Witch, darkness, night, and fortitude, I feel like you've been through a dark night of the soul. That kind of led you to this transformation, is this dark night of the soul with the Tower card. And you're coming out of it more powerful than ever. Being part of a new culture for you, but a culture that you feel a deep connection with. Like you've always felt a deep connection with this, but you've never been able to fully pursue it and go for it, right? With this curiosity and excitement about what's to come. So your fortitude through this dark night of the soul is being rewarded by being able to transform and pursue your life purpose. Group 2, that is so exciting. Wow. Okay, group 2, that is going to do it for your reading. Don't forget to check out the other readers below and check out their messages for you and this transformation and change. I will link to that below. If you're interested in some of the other pick a card readings that I have on my channel, I will link to one above and below. And I'll link to the other collaborations that we did. I'll have a playlist down below of all the collabs that we've done. And the previous one was Who is Your Future Baby's Daddy is the previous one. Before that, we did a Soul Purpose Path one. So plenty of really great readings and messages from this awesome group of collaborators that I'm so grateful to be part of. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. That helps my channel out. Subscribe. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and make sure you hit that subscribe button for more readings. And lastly, comment down below. Let me know if this reading did resonate with you. How did you pick up on these messages? I would love to talk tarot with you down in the comments below. But I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have your pile right here with the Labradorite Moonstone combination. Pretty unique. Yeah, one of my favorite stones. So let's put that aside so we can dive into your oracle cards first. And we also have the tarot card underneath that. Okay. So your first oracle card is the Blue Flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So you're going through a major awakening. This feels very spiritual. Okay, next we have star ancestors. Yes. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So there is a deepening of your connection to your star ancestry. I also feel like this means for this group a deepening of your psychic abilities, maybe even your energy, like sensing of energy abilities. I feel like you are an energy healer and you could tap into that energy and awaken it at a deeper and deeper level. So I feel like that's really a big transformation and change for you. You might be looking into your star seed family and figuring out who that is. They may be reaching out to you and trying to connect with you at a deeper level to help you move towards your life mission. Okay, we're gonna keep going with some, wow, the World. Okay, this is like the major arcana card, right? Okay, we have King of Coins in reverse, Page of Coins. We also have Temperance, and we have Ace of Coins. Wow, a lot of coins energy as well. And then 2 major arcana cards. There's the World energy here. You're coming to the completion of something that I feel like you've been working towards to build. You've been building and building and building. That's why your star family is coming to you now, I feel like, because you're hitting a new milestone and a new completion energy, but at a very big level. So this is a big completion. This is a big kind of like results that are coming through for you. We have a lot of earth energy, and then we literally have the world itself, the planet. I see you taking on the burden of really grounding energies as well, but really needing that even more so. I feel like that's gonna be even more helpful for you. So a lot of these transformation readings are having these aces come through with the Ace of Coins, this new beginning, because this is the change, this is the transformation. One thing ends and then a new beginning starts. You're starting this new beginning, welcoming in abundance, first off. This could be a new career or job as well with Ace of Coins and Page of Coins, more so than any other group. I feel like you guys are bringing in an actual job or opportunity. Even just abundance in general, like bringing in, transmuting this energy into abundance, physical abundance. And I'm seeing with the Temperance card, there's an integration happening here, integrating the higher energies into your physical day-to-day life. So you might have been doing more, you might have been like meditating or focusing on working these energies into your everyday life. But I feel as though the transformation is on the precipice for you guys for a specific reason. I feel like there's something with the Temperance card that is needing further clarity. All right, let's pull some more oracle cards, because I think it's going to be a little different for everybody, but kind of where the flow is with this group. This is an act. Okay, so your starseed family this is what they're saying, is they're actually activating this. There's nothing that's needed to be done. They're actually activating this, is what I'm hearing. That was a unique message. So, okay. We're going to keep going. We're going to see group 3. What else are you transforming, or what is this activation bringing you in? It's definitely bringing in abundance specifically for this group. And a manifestation is being revealed for this group. Okay, we have 2 cards from the Oracle deck, self-discovery and good fortune. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Self-discovery and good fortune. Oh my gosh. This is exactly what, this is the 2 things. These are the 2 things. Done. Okay. Yes, you're rediscovering your connection to your soul family, and you're getting a stroke of good fortune, a stroke of good luck through, like, after having gone through this level of self-discovery. Oh my gosh. Good fortune. There's money here. Like, there's gotta be, like, you know, there's money here with Ace of Coins. This is coins in this deck, but it's also pentacles, if you're familiar with pentacles, in most other tarot decks. All right, I feel as though this just kind of confirms exactly like what we just got from this reading, which is that we noticed right away, like, these are very spiritual cards. The deck is very spiritual, but these are especially very, like, star seed, star ancestor oriented, especially with the blue flame. Activating the blue flame is a very healing, powerful energy. You can even see the image of, you know, the figure in the blue flame. And then you have all these coins of good fortune and hard work paying off to kind of start fresh. So yes, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna get more messages for sure, but already this is just like spot on with what we were sensing here. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so financial health flew out. So this is a great combination because sometimes we feel, you know, we think that because if we are expanding, oh, and look, bottom of the deck, transformation. Pull that out. Sometimes we feel like if we are expanding at a star seed level or a spiritual level, that it's not going to translate into like money, you know, or that it's either like one or the other, or that we feel like, I'm going to shuffle for one more card from this deck. We feel like, yeah, like it either we're grounded or we're not grounded, and never the 2 shall meet. But this is just proof and shows that they are so connected. If we cut, you know, if we take away that perspective or that expectation that if I'm working on my spiritual health, I can't be working on my, you know, material success or financial health, and that's just not true. Okay, let me focus and shuffle because I feel like it's kind of hard to do both. All right. All right, we have family and travel. So you're also maybe even using this money to take a trip with your family. I also feel, you know, we have King of Coins, we have Page of Coins. Maybe this is even starting a family and taking that next step on that journey. So this good fortune could appear in so many different ways, just because, you know, whatever you have been trying to manifest. For many of you, it's going to be straight up money. For some of you, maybe it is pregnancy. But yeah, we'll keep going. We're going to pull some more oracles as well to get even further messages about that. Okay. Let's see. What is this transformation all about for group 3? Well, okay. This one says clearing out the old. Also, there's this blue rose here. I feel like that blue is connected to this blue flame as well. Clearing out the old. Okay. And empowerment. Ooh, that's awesome. That is what's happening with this temperance being in reverse, is clearing out the old. I also feel, okay, this is the other message. This is the message, is that this activation is, they're clearing out a lot of old energies and a lot of integration time. Yeah. So you're clearing out a lot of these old energies, and that's transforming you into a deeper level of empowerment. And that's what's really jumpstarting a lot of your manifestations to come through, is because of that integration that you're doing. So in other words, your guides, your ancestors are revealing to you at a very deep level. You may not even know this is kind of happening at a conscious level until you start to see these other manifestations coming through in the 3D physical world. Because this has almost been ongoing for a while, and you're reaching this level of transformation. Because I feel like with the blue rose that I'm being drawn to, this blue color here with the blue flame, you're literally they're clearing out the old and empowering you with this deeper wisdom, this lost wisdom. And that is bringing in for you a lot of the manifestations are the things that you have been waiting on. You're getting this like stroke of good luck. All right, we're gonna keep going. I feel like that's the message there. So let's pull a few more oracle cards from this deck. To make sure 1 or 2 oracle cards for my group 3s. Masculine energy, yeah, the masculine lunar lunar god. Wow, okay, masculine energy coming through, which we see that with the King of Coins as well. All right, there's a little more to that. Let's see. Then we have the Path. Now, masculine energy is literally stepping onto the path. It's being directive and directing energy, taking physical actions, initiating, transmuting, but also it's activation. It's definitely activating. So I almost feel as though they're activating your masculine energy, and this is that completion happening. They're activating this masculine energy for you to step onto this path, to move forward, to be in this empowerment. Not that feminine energy isn't also empowered in its own way, but I feel like it's completing your empowerment, this self-discovery, and also this grounded energy of the masculine. I feel like it's this combo happening, because the world, when you see the world, this is Mother Earth energy, very divine feminine, but even on the imagery we see the masculine and the feminine coming together, male female energy. It's all at energy level. It's not necessarily like, you know, typical manly man or anything like that. But yeah, I see you activating the masculine, and this is, so temperance is very much a harmonious alchemy of opposites, the alchemy and transmutation of opposites together to create the whole. So that's what I see as being activated. So you may find yourself very energized and ready to take on this change, to move forward, and kind of like strokes of good luck. You may be inspired to travel, to take a trip with your family. So yeah, I'm gonna pull one more card on the masculine to see if I missed anything with this message. I'm also seeing difficult relationships with the masculine energy. You're healing those, and that is a big part of the transformation as well, is healing masculine. Okay, assessing. Yeah, I'm almost sensing like there's past interactions with masculine energy that is being assessed in order to be able to move towards this path of a sense of ascending as well. I saw assessing, I thought it said ascending at first, but I feel as though there's also this level of like travel and seeing the future, seeing the next step. I'm being guided to pull some more tarot cards for some confirmation. So let's see what this confirmation is about. 6 of Coins and 4 of Swords. Okay. getting a little clearer on kind of what is the message here with the masculine energy and the King of Coins as well. With the Six of Coins, I'm hearing reciprocation. And the 10 of Wands. Yeah, so this is healing of the burden of feeling like you have to carry everything on your own shoulders in order to feel empowered. Your star ancestors are clearing that away and cleansing that so that they can help you. Because that's, you know, when you've taken on everything and are doing everything on your own, it's not actually an empowered masculine energy. It's almost like an exhausted masculine energy. It's a overactivated or disconnected masculine energy, because you're disconnecting yourself from the source energy that wants to help you, or from your star ancestors that wants to actually help you. This is that burden. And also, I remembered once I saw this, so I remember how I was very much drawn to the tree on the turtle's back and how much the turtle carries on his back, the King of Coins' back. And then we have the 10 of Wands, which once again is the tree creating this burden, this weight that's, you know, being carried, that's being, that we're struggling with. Because the 10 of Wands, typically the imagery in you know, the traditional tarot, the Rider-Waite deck, is a male figure carrying all 10 of these wands on his back by himself. So you're releasing that. That's what's transforming. Look at the tree too with the financial health. Okay. The idea here is to let the universe take this on. And that's what I feel like is clearing out the old, is the old way of doing, the old way of getting things done, which that's the masculine energy, is getting things done, which we all have masculine and feminine. But I feel like in this case, like the toxic masculine that like can come through is the idea that we need to be in control and do everything ourselves is actually like not a powerful masculine. It's a weakened masculine energy, because you're missing out on the level of help that wants to come through for you, so you're not like exhausted all the time. So I feel like you're gonna see that happening with this stroke of good luck as well. I feel like you're gonna see that assistance coming through. And I would definitely, it says look deeper, I would definitely reach out to your star ancestors. They're trying to get a hold of you, and I do feel like they are going to be helping you with this in a big way. Like good fortune is coming. Self-discovery to me is that inner, like looking within, and that is the divine feminine. So you're coming full circle. You're integrating that, you know. It says integration here, it says integration time here. That's what's happening. And I feel like you're transforming. You may already be on the other side of this and just feel so in the flow right now and balanced out, but it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better from here. Okay, we have more messages, so let's finish up for you guys. Just a couple more decks. We have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Balance. Not sure if that's gonna, okay. So yes, now this is the full moon in Pisces for balancing spirituality and practicality. I'm like floored right now. Because if you guys remember, when we started this reading, we were talking about how some people, you know, like sometimes we as people, let's just say all of us, because I've been there too, we forget that like spirituality and practicality can work together. Remember we were saying how like sometimes it feels like if we're working on our spiritual side, like we can't manifest something monetarily. This is what the transformation is all about for you, is getting both. This is awesome. This is such a good reading. Getting both of those things, the masculine and the feminine, the spiritual and the practical, coming together for you guys to manifest, to make that money or whatever you're hoping to do. Okay, we're gonna finish up with the Witch Becomes Her deck. always want to give a shout out. I purchased these myself, but always like to use this deck, and it is V Love and Tarot's deck, so I like to give her a shout out because she is linked below, and she is pretty much the person who brings us together for the collab, so she's pretty instrumental in the whole thing. So she's awesome. Definitely check out her reading when you get a chance. But we're gonna shuffle this deck because I just love these witch cards. All right, and I also have witchy videos as well, so check those out. I'll link to a playlist of like spiritual messages down below. But okay, we have Thelema Witch, or Thelema Witch, I'm not sure, Thelema. All right, it says free will, true path, alignment. Very much matching with this full moon in Pisces card. It's like the colors are so similar. Okay. Okay, we're gonna shuffle for one other. True path. Okay, we have two more fell out. We have sex witch, love, lust, and boundaries. That to me is very empowered when you're connected to your sexual energy, connecting in love. So I feel like that's transforming for you as well. And then we also have creature witch, nurturer, empathy, coexistence. Awesome. Okay, so Thelema, free will, empathy, coexistence, boundaries. There's this really nice combination here of like power, again, empowerment here. But I feel as though with creature witch, maybe also I feel like you might naturally be drawn to animals and like the power of nature, and we have a lot of coins and earth energy here too, so there's an empowerment through that. But I feel like you're gonna find empowerment through your own sexual awakening as well, and transformation in your love and lust, but empowerment through that. So I also get the sense that you're gonna feel that sense of confidence in yourself, you know, like standing out in a crowd just because you're kind of exuding this self-confidence and feeling, you know, aligned with yourself, feeling alignment with that, feeling alignment with your true path, knowing you're taking the direction of your free will. But also the balance of the creature witch. The energies of this are very divine feminine, nurturer, empathy, coexistence. We have family. I feel like you're going to be able to provide for your family, feeling that empathy and understanding for others that comes from being in your own power. So this change is allowing you to be aligned with yourself, your true path, also an empowerment to set boundaries, to say no. Because when you think about it, you might be overextending yourself with your family, you know, giving too much of yourself. You can't keep up with it, needing help from your family, asking for help, setting those boundaries. And I think that's a big one on this card as well, as the boundaries energy, is being in alignment with yourself, free will, making the choice to say no and to ask for help also. Awesome. That is so amazing. I'm so excited for you and this transformation. Let me know in the comments down below if you resonate with this reading. How did you interpret this and how does it relate for you? If you want to share that in the comments below, I'd love to have a chat with you. Don't forget to check out all the other videos, all the other tarot readers offering even more messages about your transformation, your change, different angles, different perspectives of that going on for you, your next big transformation. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so already. I'd love to have you join our family of celestial beings. I will link down below to a playlist of all of the other collabs that I've done with this amazing group of readers as well. So if you want to check out some of the other collaborations we've done over the past few months, just like I love all the topics we've been doing because they've been really helpful for me too. I love getting all the messages from all the other readers. And that's gonna do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.